Hello there folks, and welcome back to the British Open final on World Snooker Championship 2004. Today, we are going to play the final session of the final against Robin McCallum. Whether it takes him 5 frames to win, whether it takes us 3 frames to win, whether we have to play all 7 frames. These will all be done on today's episode. Of course, if we go to such a ridiculous length like 2 hours, yes, it'll probably be split up to 2 episodes, fair comment. But I don't see that happening, so whichever way this goes, you will see the climax of this match in this episode. But of course, this is episode 24 of the series. I've really enjoyed it so far. And of course, if we do win this, this will be the final episode of the Rookie to Champion series. So it's our turn to make the break in frame 11. And that is exactly what we're going to do now. Good break, really good break. Got a snooker from the off on the brown, of course. And that's a terrific snooker. And what tends to happen here, I know certainly with me playing these shots in my experience, I tend to hit the pink. Because it's very awkward to get the angle in order to hit the reds. But he might get the reds here, but of course that does help us massively. Yep, he's hit the pink. He's done exactly what I was expecting him to do. And yeah, he's hit the pink. Now, if a red goes here, we'll obviously play on. If not, we'll get Robin to play on. But there we go, a red goes. So we might as well play that. Hopefully nice and soft. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we get Dave's position on this black. But let's see. That's the first pot. Now, that's probably the most awful position possible. So, just trying to work this out. Maybe try and get it up behind the black. It's not really going to work unless we bring it off the cushion. So, we're just going to put it up next to the black. I know we don't snooker him from here, but we don't really need to. Because whatever we do here, he won't get a pot out of it. He can get safe, of course, but it does prohibit him hitting the right-hand side of the cluster. So he has to go for this edge red. Now he's brought the pink back up. Is that going to be a foul? It is! Well, that's awkward. That's really awkward from Robin there. Admittedly, a shot that I would have had as well, probably. But that's 2 fouls in as many shots so far this frame. And yeah, 13 points on the board for us now. Well, it's a free ball, so we can go with the brown, of course, to pot.
Putting the red in the balk will give him more safety options here.
So we'll get the brown, and then hopefully just whack it so we can get it back down to the cluster. This brown should go fine, though, and this gives a very healthy 17-point lead straight away in this frame. And there we go, that's not a bad shot there at all.
You'd have to go the long way.
Don't think this red... Does this red go? No, I don't think it does. No, I think we can just play it soft. Oh, of course, we have to play for a colour, don't we? Plonker. So we might as well just hit the pink. And if it doesn't go in, we can get it back up to the cluster. Not the cluster, sorry, the bulk. What was I on about? Goodness knows. Oh dear. Possibly the worst shot. In fact, though, it's worked out nicely. It came off the knuckle of that middle pocket. And we could have gone straight back into the reds. But in fact, we've managed to get in a brilliant position and snooker him here. And that split out some of the reds. So we can get another pot on the board here. It's been a disastrous frame for Robin McCallum. It really has, considering he's had some good frames before this. I just realised I said a 17-point lead earlier, didn't I, about the brown. Just consider that stupid to say, because of course it's a free ball, so whatever's potted that counts as a red. So apologies for that, folks. Just completely passed my mind there. Right, I'm going to hit this with some top, I think. No, let's not hit it with any side. Let's see. Yeah, that should do fine. Blues, you know, the pot's not a problem. It's just the position of the red. God, I'm doing awfully today. The position of the cue ball. And that's not in a bad position. In fact, that gives us a pretty much straight pot. So that's about as good as it could be in this 11th frame. Got a bit of a tickly cough, I think it must be. And that's not bad position on the black at all. So let's get the pot right first. Get the screw back. And hopefully we should be on another red. And this frame has been probably, so far anyway, the easiest of the game. We've got a little bit too much screw back there, but it's fine. Not really playing for position here, to be honest. That black's pretty much out of view. But we have got the blue on. Black's touching that red, so there's no point going for that, because that's just going to react in a way that we don't suspect. But the blue should go. Fingers crossed. I hope we've got that shot right. We have. That's another 5 points, and that is not badly placed.
That is a tremendous shot.
Oh, thank you very much, John. We haven't heard very much from John and Dennis so far. But a bit of praise from our mate John. Now we can play this across the cushion. It's worth going for it, isn't it? We might as well. Just try and get a little bit of angle on it, just so it goes nicely into the pocket. And there we go. That's dropped, but it's going to go straight into the reds. Oh, that's unfortunate. So that's end of break. But, yeah, he's definitely touching that black, so we might as well try and play it behind the black. Yeah, it's not too bad. Again, he can't pop that red from there because it is touching the black, I think, still. Yeah. So, although I suppose he's not... Well, he can get out of a snooker or something, but I don't know why he's playing this. Well, little bit noticed to me, he obviously wasn't touching the black.
Can't see an easy pot here.
Interesting. Well, he's going for the green because he's kind of limited himself out of anything else, and that is going to be a nice green. And Robin McCallum might just be getting himself back into the frame here. The reds are nicely poised now. He had a really disastrous start, didn't he? 5. Oh, I'll miss that if this series finishes. The good old referee calling out how many numbers he's got. 5, 12, 23,
The red near the black
1.
good position.
1's usually what they say about me. But this is nice spotting here from Robin, to be fair. In fact, good accuracy from both of us so far this frame, to be fair. Apart from the start, when he conceded the 2 fouls, but we'll gloss over that.
Well, you can really feel the tension out there.
Correct, John. Now, he's not got brilliant position now, unless he goes for the one that's by the blue near the bulk of the table, which he is going to go for. It's a bit of a trickier pot than usual, but nevertheless, he's dropped it.
21.
And it's gone into the pocket. Pink's probably my shot of choice here. And he's going to go for that. And he's potted it.
27.
And I have to say, he's playing well. Both players, apart from those 2 fouls at the start, which I think were just a bit unfortunate, to be quite honest. Both players are playing well. Always missed the blue. The red, and goodness knows what he was doing there. Really odd shot. Very peculiar. But I'm not going to moan. We can get back into this now. We risk losing this frame with that good break from Robin McCallum, but we can get the red. Although the position's terrible.
He should be able to play a good safety shot here.
Yeah, we can, can't we? Just get it up the table. Yeah, we'll take that, definitely. The red's in a very weird position now. I'm sure if you had a better player, they could just keep screwing back and getting good opportunities for the reds. But he's tried to pop that red, and to be fair, he wasn't too far off, but he hasn't left a good position for us, so he's got away with that one a little bit. Although there is this red here that requires a bit of a tricky angle to go in, but we're going to go for it anyway. But if not, of course, we get it up the table, so not too much of a problem with that. And there we go, the red's dropped. Fantastic. Now, can we go for the brown? Oh, it's a tricky pot. In fact, these are all bloody tricky pots. The blue is probably the easiest. We can't get to the black or the pink, so don't start screaming that one down in the comments. But if we pot this, this could be the frame clincher. Not in terms of numbers, but in terms of just psychologically. No, it was close, but not quite there. And he hasn't potted the red, no surprises there. But in fact, he's left us in an even worse position than we were last time. So, safety shot required here. I want to hit this very thin to make sure it doesn't go into that pocket there. That's still okay. It's not quite gone as far as I wanted it to, but it's going to require a bit of a tough angle to pot this red, but I feel like he might be able to do it. Oh, he didn't. I don't think he anticipated that pink on the way through. The trajectory the ball was taking seemed like it was going to go in, but no, he obviously wasn't considering the pink on the way through. We'll take the pot anyway. There we go. And by hitting the red, that's nice positioned on the pink. Get a bit of screw back on this, of course. And hopefully pot another red, and that'll bring us closer to bringing ourselves to a 3-frame lead.
Good shot.
Don't snooker yourself behind the blue, that's fine. Hit this quite hard. No, we ain't going to get position on the black. We're not going to get position on the black. Good shot.
8.
Blue's a little bit out of commission now, unless we play a particularly good pot. But just to be a bit risk-free, we might as well go for the yellow.
That was a forceful shot. A lot of power behind.
Keeps on the table for now. Now are these two reds touching? They are, aren't they?
Do with a gentle nudge just to improve things here.
Does this end red go? We might as well try it. I don't think it will because it's touching the other red, but we might as well try it. Yep, it does.
11.
Jolly good. We got good position on this blue now.
Played that well to get back onto the yellow.
Well, all the blue, John, you know. Gonna need quite a forceful shot really to get into a decent position now.
And this is the last red.
But unfortunately, that's possibly the worst position possible. So, we'll just play this gently towards the pink. Hopefully get those balls to be touching or similar. But I don't think that will it bypass the pink. But it's a tricky pot because it is touching the red very nearly. And he's just going to go for the safety here. Probably to try and snooker us. Don't blame him. Hasn't really managed to do that. Although it's a tricky pot. Not easy by any means. Then we'll go about there. Hit the shot. See how it goes. If he doesn't go in, I don't think he'll clear up the table anyway. So we haven't got anything to worry about there. It was close. But he's got a bit of a better position than we had. But he's going to just play the safety.
I think he might try for a snooker here.
And we're not going to go for some silly snooker. In the fear it might go wrong. So we're just going to hit this up towards the red. Obviously he's got no route of getting it in the pocket. Because of that black. But he's played a clanger there. Really has. This will be the red. Last red of the frame. And there we go. Very peculiar that he decided to do that. But this isn't the easiest of pots. I think the blue is probably our best shot here. Unless we do go for this black. But then again, I don't really fancy it. But we are going to go for it, actually. Yeah. Let's see how it goes. No, it hasn't dropped.
He's having no luck with
But we've done well, really, to block off the yellow.
To get out of trouble.
And of course, he needs all these balls to tie in this frame. But we can take the yellow here.
If he can pot the yellow.
And as Dennis says, the frame will be ours and we'll extend our lead to 3 frames. Only requiring 2 to win the British Open.
2.
And that's a good pot. Well, we might as well play the green down the table.
Although a safety shot is possible, he may decide he prefers a more aggressive shot here.
If it doesn't go in, it doesn't go in, but we should be fine. Let's have a look. What a pot. Wow.
Marvellous. Fully committed.
What a pot. Look at this. Fantastic. Best shot of the game, I'd say this is. Down the table, right in the heart of the pocket. And if we can clear the table up now, that makes a big statement. But there's no requirement for us to, of course.
Reminds me of when I won
Oh, here we
the
go.
UK National Championship back in 1979. It's the final hurdle that's so tough.
I think John said that about 6 times. We might as well hit this nice and hard. There's no way we can pot the pink, really. There you go, the blue's down. Where's the black? Where's the cue ball? Oh, it very nearly hit the black there. It wouldn't have mattered because it would have been a... it would have been a foul, but of course we wouldn't lose the frame. But we can pot the pink now. It's in. And with the black, which is fairly easy pot. No, we won't call the frame. We'll make a statement here. We'll pot the black. And that is the 11th frame to us.
There was quite a large score difference in the end.
Two more to play then. In terms of the frames we need to secure the British Open. It's been a good match though. We haven't dominated. Robin's played some good snooker at times. But he makes a decent break off there.
Good break. Cue ball to balk and not loosen the reds too much. I think he'd play a shot to nothing here.
Just a safety shot here. Nothing glamorous. That's nicely back up to the bulk.
Not played so perfectly.
Well, I don't see why not. What's he going to get out of that?
Back up into the balk area.
Yeah, we'll just play another safety shot. So goodness knows why they criticised that shot. Again, I'm not sure. That shot was much worse. But does he leave anything on or has he got lucky? Ooh. I fancy that red. Yeah, let's go for it. I don't think it's quite got the angle, but if things go for us here, it might just go off that knuckle of the pocket. And there we go.
Oh, that was a
Good
stunning
stuff.
shot.
That's perfect.
I didn't quite think it went, but if you don't buy a ticket, as they say, you won't win the raffle. So, a good pot there. I know I'm being stupid, but green is my shot of choice here. There's an element of risk involved with both the blue and the pink, and I think the green is a fairly easy pot, and it allows us to get back down the table as well.
This is a good start. There's a big break on here.
4, 9. Now, have we got position on anything? I don't think we have. That certainly doesn't go into the middle now. It's too much of a tight angle. So, safety shot required here once again. Won't hurt. Don't hit the red. No, it's hit the red on the way through.
To use the rest for that shot.
I thought it might do, but luckily
Likely to go for the red
it's
near
not the
yellow.
worst. There's not an easy pot on here, but he will go for this red here near the yellow. It requires a bit of a fine cut, and that's exactly what he's going to get. So good pot from Robin McCallum,
Nice clean pot.
and he starts his frame off nicely. It was a good break, so he deserves that. But he's going for the yellow. He's going for the us tactic. He's going a little bit lower risk. And he's potted it, but he hasn't. Ooh, wow. That really came sharp. I thought that was just going to stop by the bulk, but all of a sudden it started going really fast. I know it was because we fast forwarded it, but nonetheless I thought, blimey, this is going to stop. But, ooh.
Yes, he has.
He's got the red, but he's snookered himself. Should have hit it a lot harder. The blue. Interesting. He's got himself out, but he's potted the cue ball.
Oh dear. A foul when you're behind this early on can be really costly.
Well, we're going to force him to continue from there. There's no pot on, so we might as well allow him to make a mistake. And what about that? Well, he's just reviewing his situation now. He won't have many more chances. We go on and win the next 2 frames. The game's over. Not the worst safety.
Well there to get the cue ball safe in the balk area.
If it had been the other side, if it had been by the green, we would have probably had a pot on somewhere, but no, he has done well there, to be fair to him. This is a much more cagey affair than the last frame. You are going to get frames like that, depending on how the break goes and how the reds are separated, but the cue ball, where's it going? Oh, very close, but well played.
So close to the jaws.
Another safety shot there. Has he left the cue ball safe this time, though? I don't think he has. This could be a good red. This could start things off. There we go. Good pot. The two big colours out of commission, though, of course, at the moment. So, brown does look like the best shot, but of course the yellow is there. It's a bit of a secure shot, so we're going to play that instead. There we go, that's not too bad.
Top's been used to control the white ball.
Now, is there a way through for this red? There is. Good stuff. Another red on the scoreboard.
The tension out
Oh,
is unbelievable.
get lost, John.
Anything like this since Alex Higgins played in the
It's always about 1979. Of course, the best year of snooker. According to John, anyway. Nobody else, but just John. Of course, John Virgo won the UK's, and Terry Griffiths was the world champion. Oh, I thought the cue ball was in then. Whew, that was close. Right then, this looks like a bit of a tricky pot into the middle, but it is attainable. Position a bit of a wash away, really, though, if we get this. So we're going to hit it quite hard just to see if we can make anything happen. Oh, it's just missed. That was unfortunate.
That ball wanted to go in.
If we'd have hit it a lot softer, it would have gone in. But alas, it didn't. He's got a good shot on this red, though. Be impressed if he gets it. No, he's nowhere near. And that is good position for us now. Just a pity the big colours are out of commission. Just means we can't score so highly. Would be a straight pot on that pink, as we've just seen, but we're going to have to go for the yellow.
3.
Now, have we got anything here?
You'll get good position here from the red near the pink spot.
Well, this is the red near the pink spot, so does look like a decent shot, although we're just going to review everything else. I don't think anything else does go. So we might as well try this. There's no red lurking up the top now. Again, it's a tricky pot, but yeah. Second time lucky, perhaps into the middle pocket. Oh, again.
There are a lot of reds.
Poor shot, and now the reds are a little bit more open up now. Although, remarkably, the pink and the black are still out of commission. He'll pot that, though.
1.
And it's going to have to be one of the lower colours. It might be the pink, actually. No, just the green. Interesting. He's leaving that till later, probably. Potted the green, and he's got a good position on a red. It's a longer pot,
A gentle nudge
and
in the
that's something that Robin McCallum hasn't been great at today, so we'll have to see. Good shot.
5.
He's not on the pink here, I don't think. He's not really on anything. Safety shot required then. Very peculiar shot. Now, can we just whack this and get it into the... just impact stuff a little bit. Good pot.
1.
Oh, not quite there on the black.
Should get good position here if he takes
Well,
the
we
black.
could get the black, actually. Yeah, there we go. Smashing. Quite literally. Going to give this a smash. And that's the phone. Right, we're back. That was a good pot on that black. Could be the start of the win of this frame. Of course, only a few reds left now because of the low scoring, so
9.
that will reduce the scores of this frame.
On a red from here.
Might as well hit this nice and soft, and then hopefully get some position on this red. 33 points on the table, though, that we've took. not the easiest red in the world. Let's see if any of these other ones... No, they don't really. So, we might as well go for it. It is pretty much... We're just going to try and follow the arrow that's on the blue spot. Because, of course, that's right in line with the pocket. So, just bear that in mind. Would be a lot easier with an overhead view, that shot would be. And there we go, we potted it. Good stuff.
40.
Not on the black, but there will be a colour available.
Exactly how to play that type of shot. Lovely.
Thank you very much, John.
Good position if he takes the green.
I would be tempted for the pink here, but again, the green's just an easier shot. And at this point of the game, there's no point going for anything fancy.
17.
Good shot. Now,
there's no easy shot available.
Neither of these two go. So it's going to have to be this one on the cushion. Which, as was said before by Dennis, no easy shot. No, no good. We're covered up by bulk. There's a long pot on this red that's pretty much straight at about a 10, maybe 10-15 degree angle to the cue ball. That was what I was on about, but he's completely failed there. Although, is there really anything on now? There's that one on the cushion, but I'm not really confident in those shots. That red doesn't go. So it's going to have to be that one across the cushion, unless we have a very fine cut on this red, and I don't think that will go into the pocket. Might be wrong, but... Oh. Take our time here. I think this might go, actually. Might as well give it a go. It might be too fine. No, I don't think we hit it.
I'm sat on the edge of my seat.
Oh no, we did hit it just. Very, very fine, though. As I said, it was way too fine. But Robin McCallum back on the table. That's a good pot on the red. Good ambitious snooker at this point. That's what he needs. End of the day, he needs to win this frame. Although, unless it might be one more mistake in the next. And that's curtains for him. But finally, one of these reds is available. Good pass.
Well, that was a test of his ability, and he passed with flying colours there.
We'll take the pink. And we just need these two reds. And the frame is over. Of course, the two reds and the two colours, but clear up these two reds, and the frame, as I said before, is over, and that's D's position. Not bad. Another red should go here. Tight pot, but it should be fine. There we go.
8.
Not brilliantly on the pink here, but it's a manageable position. Should be another 6 points. There we go, it's in.
That last pot should have made the frame safe.
And as Dennis said, oh, John says, not Dennis, sorry. As John said, that should be the frame. But we're going to hit a shot to nothing here. Get it back up the table. Failing that, the red should go, but it doesn't. But it's not much of a problem. The red is on. He's going to play. There's no point in conceding at this point. He's going to try his hardest. But he's trying to play a little bit of a bizarre shot there. Because I think we can get an angle on this red.
That lead means the frame is now safe.
Thank you very much, Dennis. Nothing too hard here. It's a tricky pot. It's a long one, but I fancy it. Good pot.
1. Oh, that was a long.
Sensational.
Oh, we've had a bit of praise from John Virgo so far. It's nice, for once. Not, oh dear, or he's missed the pot. So, we'll try and pop this pink, even if it doesn't go in. The lead is just unassailable at this point. There's 27 left on the table. 42 is the lead. He's going to play on. He's going to try and
Oh, that's a
get
good
us into a
snooker.
snooker here, which he has done.
The cushion is the best bet for getting out of this.
Yep, get out of this. It's an easy one to get out of. And I have a feeling he might well concede after this. No, he's playing on again.
No choice there.
I don't know why he's playing these shots now. Really don't. He's trying to make us to make a mistake, but to be honest, I mean, I can understand where he's coming from. I would in this state, but seems a little bit silly, particularly because we just potted that yellow now. And we'll put it up behind the green. He'll need, what, 3 or 4 snookers from this point. So it just doesn't seem like there's any point.
Yes, he's had enough.
And there we go, he's had enough of the frame. And we go within 1 frame of winning the British Open. And we're going to be the ones who break in this 13th frame. The score is 8-4. 1 more frame to us, and it's all over. Robin McCallum needs 5. That's a fantastic break. Good shot from Robin as well.
He should be able to play a good safety shot here.
Now I'm going to go for something different. Go for this far red on this side. See how it goes. We have got the cushion of that 4 frames, and that's worked out quite well. Good stuff. Robin trying the safety, and he's got safety.
Done well there to get the cue ball safe in the balk area.
Yep, another safety shot here from us. It's going to take a while, I think, before this last frame gets going. We're going to feel the pressure a bit. And so is Robin. He can't make another mistake. So he can't go for something aggressive, because that risks the game being over. But brilliant safety shot there. Very much back up to bulk. Soft shot there, but that is a good shot. But has he left a long red on? He has. Well, he won't be happy with that. He's left a black on as well after that. Good pot.
1.
As I said earlier, he's left a black on. Now, don't get all excited about a 1-4-7. That just isn't going to happen.
Nice clean
Good
pot.
soft pot. Could be the start of a decent break, mind you. That's the phone again. Unbelievable. Someone's forgotten to turn their phone off, and I think it's me. Mind you, it is the landline. Can't do much about that. Can't put the landline on silent. Oh, we've missed the pot.
Didn't want to go in that one.
And that was the phone going off. I blame the phone. He'll pick up the reward though here. Wow, that's a good pot.
1.
Black should go as well here. We might have to be forced to sit down a little bit here. Robin might well get one back.
8.
He's a fighter, that's for certain. He hasn't crawled over yet. But bizarre shot there, safety. But
This one isn't going to be easy.
he hasn't got safety because this is a long pot. It's not going to be easy, as Dennis says, but we could well get it. And we have.
Very good shot.
That's well positioned on the black, funnily enough. Now, let's get the pot. And ideally, we just want... no. Okay, we'll do what we can to separate the reds. Oh, the black hasn't dropped either. I don't know why I bothered. Where's the red going? Oh. That's silly. I don't know what I bothered doing that for, because it wouldn't have worked. Mind you, if the black would have gone in, it would have separated those. So yeah, we would have been alright, but that's happened now. Goodness knows what he's played there. And all of a sudden, from a scrappy safety, one shot that was a bit boisterous has completely opened this game up. Good shot. There we go. That's the black and the blue separated a bit there.
I think he has a red after
I'll
this
take the
shot.
brown here. Another 4 points if it goes in, of course. Good shot.
He's put the brown away.
There's a few reds on the table here. I fancy this one into the middle. It's not the easiest to pot, but it's probably the best position on the black. And there's a contingency as well, of course, with the 4 other colours on the top. Oh, what did I play that for? Oh, luckily we've got this cushion. We're going for a few more ambitious shots here that we shouldn't really be going for. If we play like we played in the last 2 frames, we'd be a lot better here.
79, 14, 13. Now that was a grueler.
Probably took Terry Griffiths half an hour to play a shot. Good pot on the green, and it's back down the table.
Great shot with the rest there. He's not had much luck with the rest this frame, but that was superb.
There's the birds outside, if you can hear them.
To choose from now.
Well spotted, that red.
5. That's nicely on the pink.
Pink will go, yep, I was just about to say that. This frame by no means over, though.
The
You
pink's
can
in
clear
the
up a
bag.
few of these reds, but the scoring's going to be a lot higher than the last frame. Very close to that middle pocket there. It wouldn't have gone in, it would have come off the knuckle there. Well onto the pink though. And Robin might take this
Nice
frame.
clean pot.
He's starting to play well. But is it a case of too little too late? I don't know, we've seen more bizarre comebacks. But I'm going to put my feet up for a bit. It does feel like Robin might be here for a while. Well, I jinxed that, didn't I? Blimey. Sorry, Robin.
To get good position, he could take the red near the black spot.
We can take this red. Or we can take this red. Now, our middle pocket potting hasn't been good this match, certainly. But we're going to try it again. I don't think this will go. And it hasn't.
Don't think that ball wanted to go in.
Well, bit of a silly shot there. And we can sit back down and put the recliner up once again. Not for long though. Robin's missed that as well. Deary me. Oh, I think we can play the middle pocket shot here because I think it will just about go. There we go. That's nicely onto the pink or the black, and I think we will take the black here. Get it back on its spot. Let's play a lot of screw back though here to get it back to where we want it. 7 points though, and there it is. And that's not bad.
8.
Possibly a little bit too much screw back, but we'll gloss over that. Another point available here on this red. I'll take the overall scoring up for the frame to 50.
9.
But we've took the black out commission a little bit really now.
Putting the cue ball in the balk area.
But the blue doesn't look like a bad
It's like a
pot.
safety shot coming up.
So we'll go for that. Hasn't dropped though, but we are pretty well, pretty much safe. 1 or 2 shots available, but nothing too glamorous, and we've potted that.
1.
And he'll get the blue or the black.
Well, there's plenty of options here.
There's the blue. Good pot.
6.
Getting very tense now. It's a close frame, this is.
7.
No one really getting any consistency, as proven by the closeness in scores. Robin's been by far the better player though this frame. We've mucked up quite a few opportunities and he's mucked that one up as well. Is he safe though?
Taking the red by the pink spot, he should get good position.
It's a tricky one. We might well be helped by the black here, to be honest. No. Oh dear.
Position on the blue would be a good idea.
Not been our best frame, really hasn't. And he'll pop this. Yeah. And I think it will be Robin's frame.
Getting position by potting the blue seems
For
to
the
be
first
best
time this
bet
episode,
here.
we're on the back foot.
6. He's doing okay.
Mind
here.
you, well, there's no route through here. So it will probably be a safety. He's whacked that red, goodness knows why. There wouldn't have been a route through else.
Safe in the balk area.
Unless he's trying to lure us to play this shot, and that's exactly what we've been lured into, so that might well be his tactic. Good pot. Now the black won't go, I don't think.
In '84, I won the ill-fated Professional Snooker League, which carried no ranking points, and as it turned out, no prize money either.
I mean, why would you say that? It could be the last frame. Why on earth would you come out with that rubbish? John does make me laugh. If we can pop this black, we're back in this. There we go.
One final red to go.
Well, we're not going to pop the red. We're just going to play it up to the red. Although I do fear he might be able to play a snook here just because of where all the balls are. But we'll take that chance. See what he plays. Ooh.
Oh, that's a good
Oh,
snooker.
no way. I knew he would. Oh, well, it's not that good of a snooker. We can get out of it easily. Ho, 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 ho! Well, would you look at that? That's how you win matches. Player 1 snookers. Player 2 plays proper snooker. Player 2 being us. What a pot. Is that going to be the pot that wins the British Open?
The black looks to be the obvious shot.
I just wonder with how that's all come about with the luck there, potting the red, getting cracking position on the black.
8.
Is this going to be the glory run, if you like? Although we're just going to play this up to the yellow again. Seems like that worked well last time, didn't it? Blimey, very lucky there, but sometimes do need a bit of luck. But this is a very close frame. No indication of who's going to win it. He's tried it on again, but he's not really succeeded this time.
Here.
I don't think he can play a snooker so easily this time. Oh, has he played one though?
I think he'll have to use a cushion to get out of this.
He has, but it's not the best again. Very scrappy this is now.
To play a good safety shot here.
Good shot. Wow, what a shot that is. Well, that's a much better snooker than we had before. And now, I don't know if there's any way I was getting out of this one. Easily anyway. No, that won't hit it there, so we're just going to have to go for this. I don't know if it's going to be anywhere near. Hang on. Oh, it's too far.
Well, snooker is what this game is all about.
I didn't think it would be close enough, but in fact it was too far.
Well,
And it'll be a forced continue.
Shot here.
So, I mean, we could pull it up behind the red, but we're just going to play a safety of such. And that's not bad. Do well to pot this. Now he's missed it.
I don't think he should be taking on the more difficult shots. He's having no luck with them at all.
Blimey, it's interruption central today. Just had a bit of a snivel. But, oh, I don't believe how he's done this. I really don't. So he's going to give this a good old-fashioned whack. And that hasn't worked out too badly. There's a pot on, definitely. But it's just like Robin McCallum to go and miss it. He pots it though, it's another frame we've got to play. No, nowhere near. Well, goodness knows what he was doing there. Unless he's trying to get us into a snooker or get us to miss, I don't know. But he should be focusing on clearing up the balls, nothing else.
The difficult shots.
But we've not played the best shot there. Can we try another brilliant shot into the bottom pocket? Don't think it'll happen 2 times in a row, but you never know. Oh, that's close. Yeah, I think we took that chance, and if it would have gone in, it would have been brilliantly for the frame. I mean, look at the position on the brown, but... Ah, well, I think it is going to be his frame, but it's not. Well, we bullied him there. Oh, dear. He's going to be gutted about that. He potted the ball, but he potted the white as well. This should be okay. And if we pot the green for the first time in, I'd say, a while, we are going to be ahead in this frame. Oh, not the best on the brown though, really. But we need these tricky shots. It wouldn't be a final without these sort of shots. Can we pot the brown? Oh, no! So close. Well, Robin's going to go back ahead now. He must do. What has he done there? What has he played? Dearie me. That was possibly the easiest pot ever. And he's just completely bypassed the brown altogether. And he's just potted the cue ball. Well, we'll take that. Because we shouldn't really be in this. 6 points ahead. This brown puts us 10 ahead.
4.
And with the blue,
will he pot the blue?
We win the British Open. And honestly, it's a nasty one. But I think this is about okay. This pot wins us the British Open. And it's there.
I think the frame is beyond his opponent now.
It is there. We're not going to say we've won it yet, because things can happen. Oh, so close to the pink. But is he going to go for it? Is he going to try and snooker us here? Goodness knows what he's played there. But hopefully we can pot the pink and pot the black. Clear the table again. Oh, it's not going to happen. But we potted the pink. We're going to call the frame there. And we have won the British Open. Fantastic. Brilliant stuff. 9-4 in the end. He ran us close at the start, but those last 3 frames, particularly that last one, was really close. But it was 2 easy frames, and we have won the British Open.
The runner-up receives a big check, and I'm sure you will acknowledge the skill and stature of the man. Let's have a big hand for the winner today.
Sit down, please. Both of you. Oh, dear. Cracker. Well, we've won it. And that seemed like an awful slog, that did. It really was a long one. This might have even been the first frame. Oh, no, it's not. Can't remember when that was, but let's have a look. Of course, the first 3 frames we played off camera, so a little bit awkward in terms of the scoring there. Unbelievably, our highest break of the match was 28. Wow. But we've done it. We've won it. We have won the British Open. It doesn't matter about the stats. The only stat that matters is the fact that we've won. And we have gone from a rookie on the tour, and we have won the championship. £92,000. Solid. And there we go. We've got the Brighton Open, the British Open trophy. And we will save it as the British Open final. And let's see what that's done to our ranking. 99 we're up to then now. Well, that's not half bad. We were probably with Marco. I mean, look at them. Remember these players. Marzotti, David York, Roy Zanuzzi, Mark Price, Mark Brent. Where's, what's it in the rankings? I can't remember who we've just played. Robert McCallum. Where is he? Is he really this high up? Blimey, he's 58th in the rankings. Well, bit of a coup there. And he's got to have gone up because of that tournament as well. Let's just have a look at the names at the top though. Ronnie O'Sullivan is top. But we're into the top 100. Well, the next tournament, what would the next tournament be? A one-on-one, but no, we're not going to take that. But the UK Championships is next. But, of course, we're not going to play in that championship. Because we have done it, we've gone from a rookie to being a champion, and that's going to be it for the World Snooker Championship 2004 series. I thank you very much for watching, folks. I've really enjoyed this little series, but we have stopped just in time for Snooker 19, so we'll have a week off Snooker, and then the week commencing the 15th of April, we will see new Snooker content on Snooker 19, daily content on that game. I hope it's going to be a success for me, and I hope you guys will enjoy it equally. But this has been a cracking retro series, a retro Let's Play. I hope you've enjoyed it. We've won the British Open, so crack open a bottle of champagne and enjoy. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.